Hello, everybody. And actually, the funny thing is that at my place, it's actually raining. Tennessee's whiskey mixed with Coca-Cola. Premium cocktail. Yeah, right now I'm gonna drink this though. Oh, I wonder. Coca-Cola. Anyway, how's everyone day? I mean, it's happy. It's not like Happy New Year, but finally, even though I said last night, but I'm still gonna say Happy New Year anyway. All right. One thing I will kind of say that it's kind of interesting that right now it's more like I did not drink any alcohol last night, so today I'm gonna drink one alcohol that apparently is this cocktail is like Tennessee whiskey made with Coca-Cola. Like I never drink any Tennessee whiskey before in my life, so I kind of like intrigued on what kind of alcohol it is. お酒ですよね、今日の夜に。Oh god, I'm not wearing my headbands, that's why right now it's like my hair is a little bit a little bit funny. Alright, it should be alright. Yeah, I'm gonna drink tonight though. The one thing I would say, tonight I'm just gonna drink a little bit. I mean like 7%, it's written as 7% alcohol. The Coca-Cola alcohol, sometimes I really wonder like Coca-Cola alcohol, if a whiskey made with Coca-Cola is nice, I can still go and get a whiskey and then mix it with Coca-Cola next time on my own though. I wonder though, is it gonna be taste good? I mean I got whiskey. Okay. Josh! I'm just gonna test the taste. いけるかな？美味しいかな？わかんない。Oh my, the alcohol is... You can definitely help... It doesn't smell bad. It's like Coca-Cola with alcohol in it. it tastes like cola. There is alcohol in the Coca-Cola. Like, yuppie. With Richi-san, Happy New Year. How's your day? I feel like the Coca-Cola covered alcohol is nice, but on the other hand, it tastes like Coca-Cola with that you can with the cola, like the Coca-Cola got alcohol taste in it though. Tonight I'm drinking just one can, don't need to worry guys. It's just only 7%. 它本大丈夫. I should be fine. You got sick? Fever? Is it because of the cold weather in Japan? Oh my god, you lucky young lady, rain there you can't talk. Damn, that looked nice. Also, by the way, when you say you got sick, how do you got sick? Fever, cold. Oh god. Naruhodo na. Welcome to the world of autocorrect, where it always says something other than what you're expecting. Super I'm not gonna buy this alcohol next time. Coca-Cola with whiskey. I mean, the taste is like Coca-Cola with alcohol in it, though. It's just basically, I don't know. I mean, like, doesn't suit me, I guess. It doesn't taste nice though. Like maybe to some people who love Coca-Cola and you want the alcohol effect in it, yeah, maybe it may be good for you, but I feel like Coca-Cola with this alcohol in it doesn't taste good enough though. I mean, maybe to me it doesn't feel good. Maybe the next time I should try making my own. I feel like gin might be a better option. Like there is a Japanese alcohol called Sui, the Suntory gin. Maybe I want to try getting that and then buy Coca-Cola and then I mix my own cocktail. Maybe that might be like, oh, shibarashi, oh shit. Oh my. High fever, high blood pressure, and cold intolerant. Yeah, I was afraid of the cold for you. The only way I would say drink warm water, Richie-san. Yeah, the only way, right, to like for me, right, I'm not sure about you, but for me, right, I always tend to drink warm soup, not warm food, okay, not warm food, warm soup. Actually, can you drink soup? Oh, you can shower in warm water. That help. That help. I need to wear my headband. Where did I leave my headband again? Oh, you can drink. Do you drink already? I mean, like if you got if not, go and drink something. Yeah, this doesn't taste nice though. They call it Jack Daniel Tennessee whiskey. The taste doesn't taste nice with the Coca-Cola. Why they say like, oh, have a braver, like feel. What was the saying about this drink again? Feel bold or of have an adult taste of Coca-Cola. Like it doesn't feel nice though. The bad thing is you're going home tomorrow. Kampate. Kampate. You just wait. Going home in the flight is in the afternoon or is it in the morning? Nighttime. Nighttime? So you mean to say you take the nighttime plane and then you'll be reaching at the morning? Ew. You get to enjoy at least you get to enjoy the morning a little bit. But have a safe trip back home. You don't need to worry. Tomorrow I'm just playing Genshin, and the funny thing is, right, I don't think in reality, even if with the new logo for me, right, they say that once they give the logo, I don't see myself getting into the top recommendation list. Like so far only got Richie-san appearing out of nowhere. I'm like, Happy New Year, where I'm just sitting alone down here. I regret buying this Coca-Cola alcohol. It doesn't taste nice. Flip flop sound. Hello there. You finished the tons of thing. Oh, nice. Good for you. Right now, I'm just kind of like drinking a alcohol Coca-Cola, and I'm regretting buying this because it is number one very expensive. Number two, it does not taste nice at all. Oh, this is so damn bad. Maybe to some people they might like it, but I don't like it though. I'm finally getting that reputation 8. Party, 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 good for you! Now, aim for the other guiders. They don't want you to go home yet, and yet you need to go home. I mean, like, why do they not want you to go home though? Too fast of a holiday trip. Oh. Well, true, you only went for like a few days, and there's so much thing that Japan have to offer. I mean, like, if given a chance for me, I actually went to. If I can go to Japan, I'll go for at least 1 week though. Not like 2-3 days. That's not enough. You ascended your Lion Roar. Oh, you're going for Lion Roar car. Nice. Lion Roar is good though. Given to the right character with the right elemental, that is gonna do a lot of damage. Due to your class starting on Wednesday. Yeah, which is the reason why you have to return though. Because you have to have... Trade, you can't stand the curl. Yeah, I feel like for Rizzi-san, you really can't stand the cold though. Like, you should have been to Japan during the summer period, I guess. The summer is gonna be very hot to the point that it can cause heat stroke, so... Maybe you can tell them that you want to visit them maybe somewhere... June, July next time, if you can plan it again. But if given a chance, okay, if given a chance, I never say you must go though. And Lin-Len-san, hello there. Graduation day. Oh, you're graduating on the summer. Congratulations. Omedetou gozaimasu. Isn't that very good? You can go on September, right? Hello. Last time you put on Ayato banner, guess how many wish you have now? 20? I mean, like, they already replenished the new Kachatik pool, right? 5 on the store. If you got enough point, you can exchange that. Happy New Year, Lin-san. How's your day? Yes, after suffering on degree. Hey, I mean, like, just enjoy it. I mean, like, after graduation, tell your friend that, which I will not say who, and tell them that you are going back to celebrate. Maybe something called graduation trip, you know? Like, there's something we call the graduation trip. You go on a trip off because after graduation, you want to go on a trip and have fun for a short moment. 65? Oh, nice! 4 more to be very nice. Is it weird that you're graduating on 3 things? I mean, like, if you can get out and you get 3 things for the price of 1, why not? That would be the best thing ever. And at least you don't need to worry about what kind of degree you get. You got at least 3 damn 1. And the funny thing is, right, I was supposed to today to do, like, you know what, because my parents are sleeping right now. I know it's early, but they are sleeping right now. So yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do a very, very soft voice talking today. You guys are just gonna hear this voice tonight, where I will not speak too loud because I don't want to disturb my parents, alright? So we will be talking around this voice, and you guys, I have to bear with this voice for tonight. I'm actually surprised that you got the office management though. Oh yeah, today I actually went out. Yeah, today I went out to buy some fortune stuff. Some you know, like sometimes when they say got feng shui stuff and then you want to go and get them. So yeah, I went out to get that though. So I got a hand bracelets for me because I was like, I've been getting a bit unlucky. I feel like I've been unlucky, so I went out to go and get a fortune bracelet and I bought it. If you stream on the phone, there is a chance that your parent will be hearing me. Nah, I don't think you need to worry about screaming though, because even if you scream, right, I don't think the volume is that loud enough to let my parents hear. So I don't think I need to worry on that. So the thing is, right, today I went out to buy some stuff, and I also went to get a new pillow because I want one more new pillow. Like, I need to have at least one more pillow, so I went to get one more pillow for the new year, and a new bed sheet. Oh no! Also, you'll be laughing if consist. Good. Yeah, my parents are now sleeping right now. Pretty soon, my parents are sleeping right now. They are in bed sleeping. I was actually shocked that my mom slept early tonight. I think my mom was very tired because we went out today. We went to. So my mom, me, my sister, and her husband, the four of us went out. And our dinner was like morning we eat pizza. Morning we eat pizza because last night I bought pizza for my dad, and because of due to the promotion, I bought additional pizza. So I bought one pizza for my dad and one more pizza for me and my mom. But I told my mom, don't eat the pizza at night. We eat the pizza the next as a breakfast. So we eat pizza for breakfast. And then after that we went out. And at night time we went to eat Thailand food. Chicken chop as breakfast. Oh, nice. Chicken chop. I love a chicken chop for breakfast if given a chance though. I believe it's the torikatsu, right? Yeah, I mean, like, that's the only thing though. But at least it's something. At least it's something. Yeah, my front bend is too long that my camera can't capture my face. Yeah. My camera is not unable to capture my face because my front bend is too long. I feel like I need to a few more weeks I have to go and cut my hair. If I let my hair grow front a little bit longer, right, it'll be something like I'll be looking like those hentai characters or mock characters. The shop you should actually ask me. I know quite a few vegan for option in Tokyo though. You never ask. There is a few vegan option that I know. My friend actually told me about it. Yeah, there is. You have to go for vegan option. The place that you off. Oh, okay. If that's the case, then I can't say anything. But at least chicken is not bad. At least you got chicken. Yeah, this cola doesn't taste nice though. The cola I'm drinking does not taste nice. Oh, I'm kind of regretting getting this cola alcohol. I was being taught by if you want to eat first then suffer afterwards. I like your adopted mom thinking. That adopted mom of yours is teaching you the right way. I'm actually surprised about your own parents doesn't even think that way though. If I start talking yabai, please understand because I might be drunk. Yeah, also by the way, Vichi-san, was it very bad when I messaged you this afternoon? Yeah, also by the way, let's check out some of the topic that I was supposed to talk though.
A good rent-to-rent properties often produce.
If they when I message you, you are under another phone, so it's fine. Oh, okay. So you want me to open it up now? Give me a while so that everyone on YouTube will be test to speed. Okay, the test to speed is on already. Then don't speak. If you can't speak, don't speak. It's not that loud. And utmensan hello there, how's your day? And Happy New Year. Yeah, for some reason my phone is not detecting my face. For some reason is the phone not detecting my face though? You can't hear anything on your end? Oh really? Then I can... Joy. LA is something, I guess. Be grateful LA is something, okay. Excuse me. You mean there's echoing? I'm so sorry because I'm drinking alcohol cola, okay? I drink an alcohol cola. Right now I'm actually regretting getting this. It does not taste nice. It does not taste nice, that's the thing. It tastes like cola with the alcohol taste in it, and it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea, or more like not my cup of cola. I know it tastes. You know, like sometimes when you have the alcohol taste in cola, like what cola, like you know, like when you sniff alcohol, there is the alcohol smell, right? You know that kind of smell? This is cola, so I will just not my cup of cola. Or actually, should I say not my cup of coke? I'm not gonna say the word COCK. Don't know. I mean, like for Sassy, I feel like Sassy Thala and Cola Thala a little bit different though. There is slight color different from how I look at it. I'm not gonna say that word. Cup of C. C cup. Boing. You know the one thing, right? There is another reason why I need to slim down. Obviously, you are not gonna make me laugh. Why? You're not staying with them, right? There's no way I'm gonna let anyone hear my laugh that easily, okay? I know you laugh after it. Tears of joy. No, I did not. I did not laugh. Let me connect the phone to so that you'll be maybe on YouTube you guys will be able to hear it much easier. Give me a moment. Alright. Now everyone on YouTube should be able to hear the text to speak easily now.
Test. Renchen, IDNJP, has entered the room. Second timer.
Hello there, how's your day and happy new year? Yeah, apparently it's much clearer on YouTube. I think you guys were able to see. So I read some image here. You know what? Let's but he's AI though. You know what? Let's just add her
Oh
in.
god, it's lagging too much for me. Face with tears of joy.
I wonder about that. Yeah, we are having Richie-san doing the test to speak right now on reality. I mean, like, you can try looking at the YouTube one, Richie-san. You got 2 phones, you're still able to test it, right?
I lost my voice again, so apologies. I can't speak. Face with tears of joy.
You can't speak, but yet I can speak. Yeah, hopefully I will be able. I mean, like, I can hope that you can get well soon, I guess. I can wish that you get well soon. お大事にですよね。
Better than talking like Alvin, I guess.
Elvin? Who's Elvin? Yeah, I don't like this alcohol cola though. It tastes weird to me. Drink finished. Good return. Not gonna drink this anymore. Next time I'm not gonna buy this. It tastes weird.
Now I think about it, can the eye detect other languages?
You can try. I'm not sure though. It may be fixed to English. I don't know. I'm going to place my cup outside for a while. Be right back, guys.
Well, is gone. How's everyone's day?
Alright, I'm back.
Hopefully everyone have a nice new year. Welcome back.
Yeah, I believe everyone have a nice day. I mean, it's New Year. Most likely people will be just resting at home and sleeping, I guess.
Question mark?
Question mark? Apparently, it doesn't detect Japanese.
Sadly.
Yeah. Apparently so. あなたの言葉は理解できますか？わかりません。I don't need to worry. I may be drunk, but I'm not
From the
that
hold
drunk.
line it only detect?
Yep. Apparently. Just say question mark. Oh.
You've reached 30 minutes streamed.
I reached 30-minute stream. Super lucky. I mean, like, it's such a nice moment that we can just sit down and relax. Even like today, random chat topic, I was like going to talk about some of the stuff. You know, I was actually kind of like going to discuss about. There's a like recently a lot. Have you guys heard about the translator issue? The localizer and translation issue. Yeah, I've seen a lot of cases where a lot of people are now like going against all the localizer, and even localizers right now it's like I've seen quite a few of them trying to lie their way of saying like, oh, just like they are trying to justify their translation. And the reason one last time when I put up a video called localizer trying to justify their translation is embarrassing, and it seemed like it aged kind of well. Even though it was just like a few days, because I was saying like the way the translator trying to
well, not every locals will help to translate for us.
True.
And this is no joke.
True. The thing is, right, if you guys are not aware, right, if who knew that the rest of your neighbor is full of pyromatic? Damn. Okay, the thing is, right, I did apply to be a localizer when I was in Japan. And if you guys are not aware, right, one of the criteria to be a localizer is you need to have a degree. It means that you have to be university certified. If not, they will not hire you. And which come to bet the question like, those people, those localizer are considered smart, and yet the way they do translation, not smart enough. Imagine if like ref say,
Even for my country, they hired an Indonesian
oh my god, imagine right,
to translate English to Malay.
damn, that is even worse. You know what is the worst thing ever? It's right,
No offense for Indonesian face with tears of joy.
like the thing is, right, the translation doesn't make sense though sometimes. Yes, like some game translation are fun and interesting, but when you look at the original source, try to keep it near to the original source. I just find it like some of them are really making it look like very bad translation. It's so damn obvious, and more people are like, there is already Google Translate already. There is also other type of translation like deep translation. So the thing is, right, when there are so many better computering translation that is doing way better than a translator or localizer, you kind of like have to bet the question like, yeah, I am not going to feel sorry for all the localizer to be replaced by AI if the AI translation is more better than them. You know, you guys know what I mean? Like, imagine, okay, let's say for example, if you have to pay $2,000 for a localizer, or versus like paying like $1,000 for the service of an AI, which one will you choose? Obviously, more people will go for the AI because you don't need to pay too much for a service. Whereas when you have to pay like a salary of a person doing the translation. So right now, all the localizers are making noise because they are going to lose their job. But the thing is, right, if they did their job in a good way, where everyone love the way they translate, people are going to defend you and make sure that you keep your job. But when you are making people not like, you are going to piss people off with because of the way you do your job, people are going to go to the point of saying like, you don't deserve our protection, goodbye. And right now it's like a lot of the localizers are now trying to scream like, oh, AI is not a good thing. Yeah, you kind of get yourself in trouble because you throw away the fan that trying to defend you. So at the end of the day, I feel like the localizer, if they can't keep the way they translation near or as close as possible to original source, yeah, I don't think that we should have any more translator if AI is going to do it way better than them. Like, I'm not going to defend all the localizer. I mean, like, I used to try to get into localizer and translating job myself, but I was rejected because I don't have universal cert. I'm not universal certified. Yeah, I'm very, very stupid. So when I say people, one of the reasons why I don't like to call people stupid, because I also call myself stupid.
Why does my avatar always freeze like this face with tears of joy?
Because your avatar is very sleepy and your avatar trying to tell you, young Lily, try to sleep enough. Only question will be, will you actually sleep in the plane when you are returning to Malaysia, I guess?
Why is it sleeping on the shoulder? That's one thing.
Oh, you need me to lower my shoulder a little bit?
No answer WW. No.
Okay. Honestly, most of the issue with localizer intentionally ruin the translation are from America. Not just America though, actually. Some of the localizer who are actually from other countries living in Japan. If you're not aware, there are some localizer living in Japan, and they are doing the translation while they are in Japan. And some of them are from other countries, not just America. It's just that most of the bad aid are from America. I have seen quite a few translation. The thing is, right? I have did translation job in the past, but they couldn't hire me because they say that they don't want to hire me full time. They only hire me part time. So often more than I kind of like do a few translation here, there, everywhere. The one thing that caused me a little bit like pissed off is that because I wasn't university certified, so they didn't want to hire me, and they wanted to make sure that because if you think about it, right, they say that they want to hire more from other countries because they feel like, oh, because you are from America, so you understand how America works. But the thing is, right, when I checked the translation, right, in the past they actually give me a script for an anime in the past. I see the script, I was like, oh my god, you're gonna make them say this? I'm not gonna say which anime because I already signed an NDA at that time. The whole damn script I can only say one word. The original song wasn't offensive at all. It was just a normal like a normal daily conversational. The American make it as if it's racist, and I was like, what the F? Like, they make it like a lot of like, for some reason, like as if it's very racist. The word is so offensive that I have to redo the whole damn thing. And they asked me like, why do you have to redo it? I actually asked them, are you trying to have a war with the black people right now? I actually asked the Japanese employer,お前、アメリカの黒いの方に本当のそんなの本当のことは言えるかよ? Like, do you really want to say this kind of word towards the American black people? And they were like, and I actually showed them I translate it from Google, and they realized that, yeah, better not. The way the English translation was going to say, your skin is so dark to the point that people are going to thought that you are from America. Like, you serious? Just because the person say that your skin is so you are so suntan that people are going to mistaken you as a black person, to your skin is so dark that you look like you are from America, like of Africa. Like, what? Like,
You seriously want to start a war with the American black people or something? Like the translator gave me that line to do a check, and I was like, seriously, you asking me that? Okay, the way I translate was, your skin is so you are why have you sun, like the original song was called, you have sunburn to the point that you look like a black person, and I kind of like I translate it as, why do you sunburn yourself until your skin is dark? I translate it as, why do you go and sunburn yourself that till your skin is dark? But the one who do the localizer translate it as, why are you so black that you are from Africa? And I was like, are you trying to start a war? Like, guys, which one will you find offensive? The one who do the translation, or me doing the assistant? Richie-san, what do you think about it? Richie-san? Masha.
A few words.
Yes, by all means, go ahead. I'm listening.
Don't say things if you can't translate properly. Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, the thing is, right, you know who translated that? The one who said, you are so black that you look like you are from Africa. You know that guy, right? Actually, one time told me over the message, don't question my translation. I have studied in blah 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 university, and I am from some blah blah blah, because I don't want to talk. I am from person who has speak native English throughout my life. You know how I was like at that time, I was like, so desu ka? I just say, so desu ka?
They're no used if you can translate the wrong meaning.
No, the thing is, right, actually the main reason why a lot of localizers are very, very problematic with their translation, right, is that most of them are from graduated from university, and
I have worked as a part-time location before for Chinese and Arabic.
Yep, the thing is, right, those who study from and graduated from university, right, if you guys notice a lot of the localizer word, right, if you guys notice, it seems like they are using difficult words.
Being the youngest and underage at the time, the
thing is, right,
do you guys notice that a lot of the localizer, the way they want to use the words, right,
pointing out saying I'm gonna make the most mistakes face with tears of joy.
Yeah, no, Richie-san, hear me out first. Like, often more than not, most of the words they're trying to translate is sound difficult or trying to make it very complicated, right? It's because they are graduated from university, and they are trying to show off how good they are with their language, which is the reason why they tend to use difficult word or word that doesn't make sense. You understand what I'm saying?
Yet the person that have a master degree can't translate it.
Yeah, that's why I say it's because they have master degree, so they want to show off they have master degree. Try they want to use difficult word, and often
ego too high, face rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, ego is way too high. I would definitely agree on that. I feel like a lot of people, their ego is way too high. Like, dude, watching the anime are people who, it's the reason why, right, when I teach people English or when I teach people Japanese, I always tend to use simple word. I don't want to use words that is too difficult. If I use word that is too difficult, right, no one
It's
can.
one of my past seniors say a lesson that I always remember.
The thing is, right, sadly, a lot of the people who work in the localizer are too arrogant or ego too high.
Take a certificate you're most proud of.
The funny thing is, right, I can do so many jobs, but because I'm jack of all trade and master of none, so I don't have certificate for most of the thing I do though. Like, the thing is, right, I did not study business. I did not study accountant. I did not study how business marketing work. And yet I know how marketing work. I know how the
Your
system,
child
everything work.
popcorn. Relieved face. Thumbs up. Has entered the room. Second timer.
Hello there, Happy New Year, and how's your day? But the thing is, right, if you are looking into local, right now we are talking about localizer and translations, people stuff for the random chat. The thing is, right, it really pissed me off at how of many of the localizer, the way they do translation is so damn bad. Like, I really want to do a random chat. I was going to do a random chat because there is, like, I see a lot of people like Refsay and Hero Hugh have been talking about this kind of localizer. Well, like they've been talking for a few days already. But I'm not going to do that. Because I was like, let's not start out the year and end of the year with this kind of bad sad news though. It's just like Moto was talking about it. Discussion, one thing. But you have to sit down and rethink, like, why are those people doing translation? Like, if people, like, the thing is, right, it's like, we give you a job to do the translation, do the translation word to words, line to line. Don't do, like, this is the work of another author, another creator. Who are you? Your job is just to translate the line and words so that
Drop it into
people can
shreds.
understand
Does
it.
the paper have value afterwards?
And you know the funny thing, right? Do you guys want to know the main
Damn,
reason?
it took way too long to reach the eye face rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay, I will tell you guys one reason why I did not choose to study in university. The main reason that I kind of regret a little bit not to study in university, but the main reason at the past time, like the past me, why I even till now I did not want to study in university is that it's not just because the university does not offer me a good course that I want to study, but it's more towards the reason that even if I study in university, it won't give me it will not guarantee me a stable job. It's like you got a university certificate, but imagine that you go to a
Well, I
job
understand.
and they say that, oh, do you have this work experience or that work experience? And it's at the end of the day, it became pointless, you know. Like just like you say, is the paper worth anything? It just basically it's just to show that you have studied and graduated from university. And the reason and why I kind of regret it why I didn't got a university back when I was in Japan is that I realized one thing is that a lot of the job that wanted to hire me is that they wanted me to be university certified so that they can prove that I am university certified. That was the thing. They can hire me easily. So I would, if you guys can study in university and get a university cert,
I have a few people that are my senior that study on the job.
But yeah, at the end of the day, it's still basically job experience that and everything.
For example, cargo management.
But the thing is, right, university certified in a way does help a little bit. It won't say too much. At the end of the day, working experience is still the main point. It's just that having a university cert is slightly make it easier to get into the job. But at the end of the day, work experience is still the main important thing. It does not make you instantly that you can mean that you get into the job and able to get a job. So to me, having university.
It's an 80% hand-based job and 20% class, right? But the issue is,
But the issue is,
they say only 10% what they learn apply to their jobs.
yes. At the end of the day, right? To me, I feel like I don't want to waste the moment of studying too much for a university degree. Which is the reason why at the end of the day I feel like it's best to just find a job and do the job in your own, because even to me, right, I just feel like having a university cert, it's just basically like if you apply for another job.
So the rest 90%, almost 4-year in university, is a waste of time. WW.
You can say it that way, which is the reason why for me when I kind of like considered about university degree, I feel like it just seemed pointless to me. Like I'm wasting money to study, I'm wasting time to study when I can use that time to work and learn from the job hands-on experience. Like, why not?
Take noted, it's a 6-day learning from 8 am negative 5 p.m.
Yep, it's like you're basically doing a job, but you are paying to do the job, with learning the job.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why I didn't want to go. Which is the reason why I did not study at university. But it does not mean getting a university degree is a bad option. For some job, right? Let's say teaching or maybe some higher position, right? You still have to have the universal cert. It is still gonna help you applying for that job easily. So yes, you have to have university cert. Yes, you have to study. But it's just the question I have to ask you right now is that how many jobs are there that is able to offer to all the graduate? Thing is, right, there can be like thousands of people graduating each year, but they only offer you just like 1 or 2 jobs only. So at the end of the day, you got thousands of people fighting that one position. So it means that there's like for you to get into the job, it's like 0.01%. That is like you are doing a gacha right now. You're playing a gacha in real life. If you fail the gacha, you won't get the job. If you win the if you win the gacha, you get the job. So it really does. It seems to me like it doesn't worth getting the degree for some people, but it kind of like depends on to some people whether is it good option or a bad option. If the job that you're going to do require university
I was
cert,
been giving an option before I choose my career. Right now, cross-eyed grinning face with stuck-out tongue, purple heart, has entered the room. First timer.
Hello there, how's your day? If you're here for the point, you can take the point. Right now, I just chatting, and I don't speak Thai, but the only Thai I can say Sawadika. But yes, I only speak English.
Continue in university that has a 6-day 7 am negative 8 p.m. study.
Only thing is, right, I thought about this before, like having elite list type of relative, right? When initially when they asked me why did I not choose to, like they asked me did I want to go
college that have 2.5 day study and use the extra time.
Like the thing is, right, in the past some of my relative asked me why did I not consider about going to
use
university.
As a skill development and part-time WW.
Skill development, yeah, it doesn't worth it in some ways. It's just that my relative asked me did I want to consider studying university. When I say no, they kind of like isolate me in one way though. So even till now I have not spoken to some of my relatives for very long, and I have no intention of speaking to them That's all I can say. Like when you have relative who think that, oh, just because I have not studied university, I'm stupid. I'm just gonna keep quiet about that. Like the funny thing is, right? I have
Well,
studied.
you're not the only one got isolated like that WW.
Can I ask you guys one thing? Do I look smart or clever or very witty
in front of you guys? The way I talk, the way I give advice, all these things. Do I give the impression that I'm very smart? Or
For me, more to picky and cringe somehow WW.
like I'm not saying about picky or cringe.
It's not smart, more to wise, I guess WW.
More wise car. I guess because I'm an old man, that's why I'm called a wise old man. But the thing is, right?
No, I mean picky on how the job should be done.
obviously I have to be picky about how the job can have to be done. Imagine
Then
if
it was been told.
imagine like if the job that you if the job is not done nicely and people just anyhow do the job, like let's say for example you need to cook french fries. If they give you a recipe and say that cook the french fry for 5 minutes, if the skin is not crispy or if the skin doesn't look cooked, obviously the french fry is not going to be cooked. So if you say that 5 minutes, cook the french fry for 5 minutes, you have to sometimes have to test a little bit, like you have to check is it fully cooked or not, because sometimes when you cook like batch after batches, right, the temperature is going to drop, right? The temperature of your oil will drop a little bit, right? So the thing is, right, you have to increase the temperature, or maybe you have to cook a little bit longer to ensure that the french fry is fully cooked. Am I wrong to say that? And the thing is, right, most of the people who told me that, oh, 5 minutes mean 5 minutes, exactly 5 minutes. Like, dude, the french fry is not even cooked. And there was one time someone freaking served a raw french fry up to the above, and we got a complaint. And they asked me why did I not told them to cook it longer, and I told them, dude, I told you to cook. I told you not cook enough, and you guys just say that, oh, 5 minutes mean 5 minutes. I was like, anyone who know cooking, who got the experience of cooking, right? Don't just stupidly follow the recipe. Say 5 minutes mean 5 minutes. Sometimes you have to cook a little bit longer. Like sometimes you have to cook 6 minutes, 7 minutes, because the oil will drop if you keep cooking french fry every single
For
time.
meat sometimes.
Yeah, so sometimes, right, I was like, I was told like we have a test at the time. Everyone take turn frying french fries. I was the last one in the line. So when I cook slightly longer, my head chef was
It has
laughing.
different thickness, so if everything cooked the same,
Yeah, the funny thing is, right,
we'll have different results.
you know what this happened when I was working in as an assistant chef back then. Back then, right, everyone was cooking. The first one cooked exactly 5 minutes. Her french fry come out nicely. She was the first one, so she cooked for 5 minutes. Then subsequent people, number 2 to number 9, they cook exactly 5 minutes. One of them is my best friend. She also cooked exactly 5 minutes. Thing is, the head chef give the first one and me the best food, like the best score. And the funny thing is, right, the head chef, like a lot of other people say like, you are too slow. I mean, you are too slow. I did not care about them. They say 5 minutes out, faster take it out. I say, mother this. I cook for
We'll
additional.
have different results.
I cook for additional 2 more minutes, and I take out the fry. I add the salt, toss in the bowl, add some salt, add some pepper, and toss it around.
When they all eat it, they found out that mine was crispier and fluffier, and they were like wondering why is it that why when I cook longer it tastes much
You've reached
better.
60 minutes stream.
The sous chef and the head chef was laughing, and this I just replied, "You all are cooking in the same oil. It should be when the first person cook the French fry, the next person should be cooking with a little bit longer, and subsequent." So when they noticed that when I was looking at the texture of the fries, and when around 7 minutes and I see the fry is all right already, ready to be served, I take it out way beyond that. My head chef was laughing and scoring the number 2 candidate to the number 9 candidate and say that you guys should learn from Ame because you guys have not enough cooking experience yet. What they are looking for is a crispy fry that is fluffy on the inside. But number 2 to number 9, they serve a fry that is not fully cooked at all. Worse is one of my friends was serving a raw French fry. So they thought that 5 minutes in the recipe mean 5 minutes. I was like, my head chef was like, no, as a chef, you should not follow the recipe to a T. You have to base on your gut, your institute as a chef, to look at the food color sometime. If the color of the food doesn't look nice, it will definitely mean the inside might not be fully cooked. So sometimes you have to use a little bit of cooking experience to understand how cooking works. And they were scolded by the head chef for one thing. Number 1, not understanding cooking. Number 2, for trying to force me to serve my fry prematurely. Which the reason why my head chef was actually he actually appreciated me a lot more, because he knew that when I do my fries, right, like he always sent me to do the fryer because of it's like like every time he always ask me to do all the French fry, all the fried chicken, all the potato skin. Like he always tell me to do all those, and it's one of the worst job ever because number 1, I always it's boiling oil. Okay, the oil is very very hot, so if the oil splatter on you, you're gonna have a burnt skin. I already have one of my skin burnt one time already. It's very hurtful at the time, but I still have to do the job, and it's just there's a mark on my skin now only. And the thing is, right, sometimes when you fry, you have to look at the timer, but the thing is, you still have to look at the skin color of the fry, because if the skin doesn't look crispy, it is not crispy. And when you serve a fried food, it has to be crispy. I mean, like, it's called crispy chicken wing, crispy fry for a reason. You know what I mean? I mean, like, Richie-san, you study at culinary, you understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It just amazed me that sometimes some people who study culinary, like actually from the 2 to 9, right, 2 of them study from culinary school. Like the head chef at the time, the reason why they did the test, right, was to test us on our cooking experience. Our head chef actually was trying to test out our cooking experience, and my head chef actually scored all of them for like not thinking about the frying didn't think about cooking enough. Like the thing is, right, they say that you have to look at the color, you have to test the temperature, you have to look everything. So when they got scolded, I just keep quiet and just listen. And I didn't laugh, I didn't do anything. I just feel like it's a learning experience good. And the funny thing is, right, when I went for the interview at the time, the head chef was the one who interviewed, and I didn't know it was the head chef at the time. So when the head chef interviewed me at the time, when he asked me a few cooking cooking style, right, he was actually amazed that for me, who was not graduated from culinary school, was able to explain some of the thing about cooking. So I didn't know about
All my part-time in the past for my cooking jobs.
the thing is, right, I didn't know what is 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup. I kind of like eyeball most of my recipe, but I always eyeball in a way that I kind of like understand the taste first, and then I kind of ensure what I know I need to, maybe I do add a little bit, or maybe add a little bit more, a little bit less, so I kind of like understand the taste of it. So when my head chef one time teach me how to roll the sushi, he actually taught me like the taste. He let me taste, like he made one for me, he let me eat it, he also let me try it. So subsequent when I make it, right, I always tend to make it so perfectly nice that when it got served out, it always tend to look presentable. But for some reason, because the way I serve it is the taste is like, for some reason they say that
Directly saying out loud that most cooking class doesn't say it.
yeah, definitely
They
though.
good at cooking www.
Yeah, true. A lot of my cooking at the end of the day, I still learn from the actual kitchen itself. I learned some of the French cooking from high-end restaurant. I learned some of the fast food
I had one
restaurant
of my
cooking
lecture
from
good at
my.
giving orders,
But
when he need to cook, his fucking bad at tip. It.
damn, I don't know. So far, right? Like for me, because okay, this one I'm not sure about you guys. But I'm gonna just explain this in a way so that
How
maybe.
can mushroom soup taste spicy? Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Did he add paprika to it or something? Or chili?
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay. In cooking, okay, I'm gonna explain this in easier way so that if you guys don't know about cooking, at least it will be much easier. In high-end restaurant, there is a few, like everyone, we call it the cooking, right? The kitchen, right? But if you guys are not aware, in high-end restaurant, right, we got something called station. We call it station. Let's say, for example, if I'm in front of the frying, my station is called the frying station. If there is people who is cooking the meat, that is called the meat section. If there is a people who doing like garnish or risotto or whatever, right, there is called that kind of station. So the thing is, right, let's say for example, if they say a burger set, the burger set. So there is the part that is the one who, like, we have to understand what is in a burger. There is the meat, there is the bread, the bun, there is the lettuce, tomato, onion, there is also the french fries, there is. So what do we need to serve? Number one, the meat station is in charge of the patty, so they have to cook the patty. I'm in charge of the french fries, so I have to take note of the fries. My friend who is in charge of the bread, there is the bread and the onion, tomato, everything, so you have to make time that. Thing is, we do not serve we do not cook the french fry and the meat at the same time. So let's say for example, there is a hamburger now. What do we need to ensure the timing? Number one, when they say, let's say 4 burgers, my friend had to cook 4 patty. The patty can take 10 minutes to 30 minutes depending on the cooking time. So for me who do the french fry, right, do I do when the friend place the patty in, do I put the french fry and start cooking it? No, I do not cook the french fry first. I have to wait for my friend to cook the patty on the grill first, and then I have to wait for I have to count 3 to 4
you need
minutes.
to wait for them first.
I have to wait for 3 because I know my french fry will cook in 7 minutes. So I have to wait for 3 to 4 minutes and I start counting. Once I reach the timing, I will go and put the french fry in. And then for my friend,
Everything need to be served at the same time.
yes. Now, so the thing is, right, and then my friend, because the toasting the bun take around 1 minute only. So
my friend have to wait for around 9 to 10 minutes mark. Then my friend can start cooking, or my coworker have to start preparing the bread to be toast. So she have to toast the bread, and once she toast the bread, then we'll put up the plating. So my friend have to bring out the plate and put the toast, and then put if they want the sauce, she have to sauce it up, and she have to place the tomato, lettuce, onion on it, and then I have to put on a plate the fries once it's cooked and bring it out. So when everything is brought to the hot plate, we call it the hot station. The hot station is the serving station. The head chef most of the time have to do the plating themselves. So they will check, okay, the fry look nice, hot, okay, put on the side of the plate. There is a very, very big plate. So at the side, the french fries. At the side of the fry, the toast, the toasted bun with the lettuce, tomato, onion. And then if needed, the saucing tend to be done by my friend or at the serving station, depending on the restaurant how they work it. And then my friend will put the meat on the tray and bring it up to the so when we go to the serving station, is my friend, me, and the meat station, all three of us going at the same time. But if we are busy, normally the meat station and the fryer station is next to each other. So I'll take the tray from my friend and my own fry, and I'll bring it up together, because in restaurant, teamwork make the best work. So sometimes it's like my friend will pass me the tray, I'll just bring it up all the same time. So one tray with all the 4 meat, and I'll bring out one huge, like I will bring out one big bowl of French fries. Normally I won't plate the French fries. Normally I'll put it in a huge bowl, a very huge bowl, and bring the fry to everything to the serving station, and then the head chef will be the one to place the fry on another bowl and put it next to the burger. I know some people will say like, don't you put the French fry just next to the burger? No, sometimes some restaurants want to put it on the additional bowl and then put it on the plate. It depends on restaurant, so it depends on the situation. So when I bring it up to the station, I will take the tray from the meat tray from my friend and my own French fry, and I just bring it up at one go. So that's how we work. Because when we bring everything, it's like 4 portion of French fry and 4 portion of meat, so 4 patty. And then my friend she have to bring out a plate with 4 plate or everything, and then she will bring everything put in the tray. And then sometimes she won't put out on a plate herself. She'll just bring out a tray with 4 toasted bun and lettuce, tomato, onion, 4 set, and just bring out, so that at least when we bring to the station, the head chef will be the one plating every single thing and just say ding ding, serve, something along the line. And this is how restaurant work, because if you serve one by one, it's going to take time. But if you serve it in one shot and then you give it to the head chef to do the plating, it saves much more time. Like normally it saves around 1-2 minutes. Because imagine if my friend have to put on the plate and then give it to me, and then I have to put the French fry on the plate, and then I have to give it to my co-worker on next to me to place the patty on the plate. Yeah, it's gonna take too much time though. So normally it's like we won't be able to cook our own food. So it's like normally we put on the tray and then just pass it to the server, and then to the serving station, and then the one at the station, normally head chef will be the one doing last minute check. See, is the meat cooked? Is the French fry crispy enough? Everything. They will be the one testing it, and if they say alright, he says time to serve. So it can take times though. And like what Richie-san mentioned earlier, everything have to serve at the same time. So if you are not sure, right? Like let's say for example, my friend is cooking, I will have to like when my friend is cooking the meat, I will ask like 3 minutes. I will count and I say, can I put the fry in? If they say hi, I will put the fry in. And then my friend, once I do the fry, I see the timing around in my mind. I have to count 6 minutes. If there is a clock for us, but as you cook more and more, you understand the timing, and then I will be like, okay, I will just say, Si-san, please toast the bun, and she will start toasting the bun. At least the timing we have to communicate. If we don't say anything, sometimes my friend won't even know that is it time to cook the bun. It's like we know internally. If we know about it, we won't say anything. In the Japanese restaurant, right, they hardly say anything. It's because we already test. It's like we time ourselves in a way that we understand. So if we are not sure, then we'll say, is it alright to cook? But if not, sometimes we if you feel like our co-worker is maybe forgetful, then we say, please toast the bun now, or please prepare the garnish or something along the line. Like, yeah, we have to say sometimes. But often more than not, at the restaurant I work, we hardly say it, and we always tend to serve it out like in time though. The only thing that will sometimes cause a delay of 2-3 minutes is normally due to cooking too many at one shot. Especially like if we have to serve, let's say we have to cook. The worst one I ever served was 20 hamburger at one go. That one was like, I have to cook the fry in 3 batches, and I only got 2 frying part. So I have to time myself properly. Like my friend was able to grill all 20, but I can only fry 5 French fries, so I have to cook. At that time I only cook how many times? Oh yeah, 3 times only. So I was able to use cook in 3 batches. So the thing is, right, the third batch was the problem, because the third batch I mentioned, when you cook, right, the oil is going to drop temperature in some way. So the oil did drop, and I have to cook slightly longer, and we still managed to serve technically in time within 15 minutes. Okay, it's technically, as long as the food served is within 15 minutes, it's considered safe. Richie-san, what was the minute that your sensei taught you though? In restaurant I learned it was 11 to 15 minutes depending on the food. I remember that they even taught me to do dessert within like 3 minutes, and that was the worst one.
Is it the frying or something?
I know. And the main entry, the main entree. Main entree that normally around 11 to 15 minutes though, if I'm not wrong. The main entree.
Are the 10 minutes rule?
Yep, the 3, 5, it's 5, 7, it's 3, 5, 7, 11, right? Normally it's 10 minutes, but sometimes some restaurants put it 11 to 15 minutes depending on that.
It depends on people.
You sure? It kind of like depends, but it's around 10 minutes mark, 10 to 15 minutes mark for the main entree.
But we've been taught as 10-minute rules.
Yeah, but it's mostly around the 10 minutes rule though. At the restaurant, one of the restaurant I worked was 11, another restaurant I did was 15 minutes. So it depends. There was another time when I was almost hired as a assistant, from assistant chef to a chef, because they want me to do wok cooking, and I was like, you have to hire me as a full-time worker then. And they were like, okay, nope. Because the thing is, right, they wanted to hire me. At the end of the day, they didn't want to hire me because of working visa issue. So yeah, they just want to hire me as a part-timer. Imagine if imagine guys, imagine if I did not became a VTuber, I think I'll be just working as a chef, assistant chef or whatever in some restaurant. The funny thing is, right, when I returned to Singapore and when I start cooking for my parents, right, my dad was like, son, why is your cooking so delicious? And I'm like, dude.
This is something that we laugh at my part-time right now.
Oh, about what though? No Hanashi. I mean, like, what's that?
I work as a customer serving that take the menu and gave the food.
Yuta-san, konnichiwa. Hello there. You work as a customer serving and take the menu. So you're
But
working at...
won't everyone recently learn that I learn culinary? Every was why didn't you tell us?
And
Cause nobody asked me.
Excuse me.
alright.
Plus the part-time available was customer waiter's face with tears of joy.
Ah, okay. I have a similar experience at the one of the restaurant in Kyoto that I was working in. Okay, this technically happened to my friend. So basically, what
I
happened?
saw the assistant chef and CDP, but it's full times WW.
Ah. So I say how funny the reason why I was working as an assistant chef at the time.
Why?
Okay, it's quite a long story. So basically, I was actually working in a Japanese restaurant at that time as a waiter and as a cleaner, the dishwashing cleaner, and my friend was working in another restaurant in a kind of like fast chain food restaurant, but technically we still have to work as like something in a high-end style. So my friend actually asked me to work in that place, and the funny thing was like I was like, yeah, sure, why not, because at least working with someone that you're friend with, and at least you got someone to recommend you into that the place, you definitely will be. My friend wanted to work as a waiter at the time. So she applied for the waiter slot. She went to the orientation, everything, and she worked as a waiter. So she asked me about it, and I said fine. If I entered it 1 month after her. So I say that yeah, if they are fine with hiring me, by all means tell me when I can go for the interview or the thing. I did not know it was for the kitchen. And I thought it was same thing as my friend working in the waiter side. So the thing is, right, I didn't know that my friend went for the waiter interview, did the waiter lesson, and she doesn't like it, so she changed her job to the kitchen staff. So she worked in the kitchen now at that time. Sorry, not now, but at that time. So my friend actually went to work in the kitchen, and when I went to the interview, I have to speak to the waiter and the waiter manager as well as the chef, the kitchen chef. I have to work with both. I have to go for both interviews for some reason. So they were talking to me. There was and they find that the way I speak is like very friendly, able to like the way I speak to you guys, right? It's basically I was using that same tone on them, so they find me that I'm very friendly, I'm very able to talk, and at the same time they also asked me to do a little bit of cooking. I was like wondering, what the hell am I doing? Do I have to like learn to cook and then bring it out to serve it to customer? I was like, I thought I have to do that. So I did a little bit of cooking. They gave me a recipe. I cooked based on the recipe. And at the same time, they kind of like asked me to talk to some of the waiters. So I thought maybe it's just communication with waiters. And the thing was, I thought it was a thing. So I actually did it in that way. And when I get through the interview, they hired me as a kitchen staff. And I was a part-time assistant chef. And I was like, I thought my friend would be working in the waiter, so I would be analyzing with her. Until when I went on my first day, that I realized that my friend was working as a chef. And I asked her, I thought you told me that you were working as a waiter. And she told me that, oh, I thought you were also working as a waiter. And I was like, why am I working in the kitchen then?
So at the end of the day, I work as an assistant chef. I also do a little bit of the cleaning, dish cleaning, and the funny thing is, right, the kitchen, for some reason, is like the kitchen only talk to the kitchen staff, the waiter only talk to the waiter staff, but yet when I go to work, right, I was able to communicate with all of the waiters. Like all the waiters know me and I know them, and I know, because I was working in the kitchen, so I know all the staff in the kitchen. So when one time there was a party, there was a party at the time. So they asked, please write in the ballot who do you know in the kitchen, and vice versa, who do you know in the waiter. For some reason, I was selected by all the waiters for who do you know working in the kitchen. and the thing is, right, the manager and the head chef was like, yeah, we all know Ame. And when they asked me like who do I know, I named quite a few of them in the ballot, but most of the kitchen staff couldn't name any of the waiter name. Even my friend couldn't name, and the thing is, right, when we off our work, most of the kitchen staff just go and change, and then they never talk to the waiter. But I was
I'm well known as a quiet worker at my part-time RN. Hot beverage has entered the room. B.
Meow-san, hello there, Happy New Year, and how have you been? Yeah, the thing is, right,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay, the thing is, right, you guys know I always tend to talk a lot, right? So the thing is, right, because I tend to talk a lot of the Japanese people thought I'm an extrovert. And because of this, right, I passed the interview easily when I was talking with them, because they say that they want to hire me as initially they wanted to,
Happy New Year, Miyamosa.
like, they initially wanted to hire me as a
Dropping by
waiter.
and weird question, are you still in Japan?
No, I'm no longer in Japan already. The thing is, right, at that time, they wanted to hire me as a waiter / chef.
But I am WW.
No,
Happy New Year.
no, the thing is, right, they didn't want...
No, you okay?
No, the thing is, right, at that time, they want to have a chef. Like, they wanted to have a chef who can decided, like, sometime when there is a special order, they wanted to like have a chef to come out and serve the food directly.
I was
though.
worried.
You saw the news about me, Richie-san? Or about me? What news? I'm confused.
Just 60, don't worry. Japanese got earthquake and tsunami TDY.
Well, the thing is, right, Richie-san is in Japan right now. Yeah, I know they say about it, but I don't think Richie-san is in any danger, right?
Yeah, but at my place didn't got hit surprisely.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't afraid of for Richie-san. It was at which part of it? The other side of Japan, so it's actually fine. If I was living in Kyoto at that time, I might feel a little bit, I guess. Actually, let me do a check first.
Like the shake, yes, but not bad.
Yeah, the shade is gonna be there no matter what. Let's see. Sea of Japan earthquake. West Coast. Let me do a check first. Powerful earthquake slammed Japan. Resident free some
Even
coastal
Malaysia
area.
got a warning for tsunami WW.
Malaysia. Isn't supposed to be like Taiwan, Hong Kong, Philippines to be having that kind of warning instead?
You've reached 90 minutes stream.
But to be fair, right? Earthquake happening on New Year, not a very good sign, you know.
Rizzy, stay safe though.
Yeah, it was at the north, slightly. Yeah, I feel like we may feel the shake, but it won't affect. It won't affect all the way to Tokyo, so I think it should be fine. Kyoto side might feel a little bit of shaky, but also it should be fine though. Even if I live in Kyoto at the time,
Okimiyahusa.
even if living in Kyoto at the time, I feel like probably it would just be a shake. But to be fair, right, happening earthquake in New Year definitely not a good moment though. Yeah, no wonder one of my friends told me was I safe. Another friend of mine actually messaged me this afternoon, like asking me, am I safe? I'm like, I wasn't in Japan. I was like, I'm no longer in Japan. Did I not told? I was like, did I not told you before? And he was like, oh, so desu yo ne. Ma, eki wa nani mo nari yori. Yeah, but I actually did. I didn't know it was an earthquake.
Like Toyama is a quite strong shake, what I was been told by a friend.
Yeah, I mean like, you know the worst thing is happening on New Year. Definitely not a good sign for them. Imagine that everyone is celebrating at home and out of nowhere an earthquake.
Her parents are okay, just the wooden house got collapsed.
As long as everyone is safe, it should be fine. As long as everyone is safe, that's the most important thing. Did it mention any death count yet? Or not anything yet? I mean, 7.6 is pretty high though. It's very, very high. 7.6. Ishikawa Prefecture, yup.
So far just building damage, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I was told that it was just building damage on it. They say they did. Some of the building got trapped, some people, but most of them was rescued though.
Hot beverage. Like the stream.
Thing is, right, some of them have
Non-hostile injury, just a little ones.
no. The thing is, right, based on the report right now, I'm actually looking at the report on the website I tend to use to check earthquake. It's a little bit concerning because there is
Hope it stays that way though.
no, the thing is, right, so far there is a lot of after effect. There's a lot of after effect. Mean, in case you guys have to understand what's the after effect earthquake mean. It's just basically additional shaking of the earthquake though. Like one major earthquake and then it's still shaking, and it's all happening at the same place. All right now is like I was wondering why do I have something crawling over my glasses? There's a freaking ant on my glasses. Be right back, guys. I need to go and wash my glasses.
I re-ask about the earthquake. The place I'm staying right now is the safe zone, so nothing bad. If nothing higher than that magnitude, I'll be safe.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
The place you are staying right now is in the safe zone, so nothing bad. Yeah, at the place you are right now is.
But I'm laughing one of the person in the house.
Why? Why are you laughing? Quite a lot of after effect it's quite a lot of after effect at that area. Everyone is safe.
Saying I need to get my ass out of Japan ASAP.
Who said that?
They say worry my luck will run out WW.
Who said that though? The blue hair girl? 5.6 is pretty high. Oh, it happened at 4 p.m. It happened at 4 p.m. Oh, that's been a lot. PM. That's
Hope it doesn't. If it does, I donate you mine.
I think she should be fine. She is returning tomorrow though. She is returning tomorrow. So I don't think we need to worry too much for her. Just pray for her safety back home. All we need to do is just pray for Richie-san safety back home, and it should be all fine. I wasn't expecting this earthquake to happen on the New Year though. I mean, like, earthquake on New Year, not a very good sign though. Quite how to say this, impactful start of the year, I guess. But the thing is, right, if you guys are not aware, in terms of Chinese lunar calendar, right, it is still technically 2023. The actual new year with the actual new change of luck, it will be happening on the February 10th of February. So technically there is still around 1 month and 8 more days to go. 1 month and 8 more days, yeah. 1 month and 8 more days to go before the luck will actually change. If not, right now it does. It is still technically 2023. It's still the year of the Black Rabbit. The year of the end of the Black Rabbit. I even got sick at I mean, like, actually went to when I was in Japan. I actually did a fortune.
Anyway, I go off now. Got school TMR. Good luck in Japan, Rizzy.
Good night. Tomorrow's school. Don't forget to write the year 2024. Don't start at 2023, okay?
Okay, Miyamasa, and sleep well.
Remember that tomorrow is 2024, not 2023. Don't do the year of the mistake of the year. Writing today date 2023. We are now in the 2024 years, alright guys, not 2023. Imagine if we write 2023.
Buzz.
Sleep well.
I've already packed my stuff for my trip back tomorrow,
But
Someone gave me an additional bag in case we need to run. She say WW.
Need to run? As you mean to say run to... As in running to... Like, does it mean that your friend going to Malaysia or something? For some reason, YouTube keep recommending you random channel and video and now stream from people from with just a few hundred subscribers or even less than that. Well, thank you very much. I don't have too much subscribers. I'm actually very honored that YouTube decided to recommend this website. But the one thing I would just say that if you don't feel comfortable coming to this live stream, you can go and check other things out. Hey, I mean, like right now, it's kind of funny that YouTube algorithm work in so many different ways though. I mean, like YouTube right now, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, if YouTube recommend you some interesting video, yeah, good for you. But sometimes, right, it probably because due to the watch history, when you watch some if you watch some video and you don't like that video, my advice, I always talk about this in my random chat at the end of the video, if you guys actually watch all the way, is that if you don't like the video, don't press the dislike button, don't do anything, just go to the watch history, remove that you have watched this video, and the YouTube algorithm will understand that this is not your cup of tea, and then you'll move along. So sometimes if you watch some video and you don't like it, just don't press dislike button, just go to the watch history and remove the traces that you have watched this video, and the YouTube will just understand that you don't like this video. You will for some reason just remove all the traces of video of the things that you will not like. It's just that because probably you have some people watch video that they don't like in the past, and they just go and press dislike button or pressing that they don't like this kind of thing or that kind of thing. So it's kind of like, yeah, sometimes you have to be very careful of what you watch, because if you don't like it, just go to watch history, remove the traces of it, and you won't watch it anymore. It kind of amazed me, a lot of people saying like, how come you watch like YouTube is recommending this kind of that kind. It's like, don't get me wrong, if they help smaller channel to, it may be a good thing, because sometimes what bigger channel offer may not be what you'll be looking for, and sometimes smaller channel may offer you a lot of different variety or stuff, or like even for me when I give my intake, sometimes my take can be different from people who is on the like with 1,000 to almost 1 million subscribers. It's like, to me, people are very, very different, mindset are different, everyone got their own idea, their own opinion, their own thought, their own creativeness. So it's like, sometimes when people give, like when I talk about random chat, like let's say for example when I'm talking about localizer, sometimes I'm not saying that all localizer are bad, it's just that most localizer, I would just say most localizer, but for some reason most people will just for some reason dim all of the localizer together. So when sometimes if you guys can check my video, right, although some localizer are really bad, but I'm not saying all of them, most of them. I don't want to categorize some of the localizer are bad, because even I have worked as a translator in the past before. Yes, I come across a few bad eggs, but it doesn't mean that all of them are bad, okay? It just sometimes some people just ego are so high to the point that you just can't bear talking to them at times though. And also Richie Shan, actually more like, does that mean that can I take it that even if you say in case of life threatening, can I take it that your friend is going to Malaysia for just for the sake of it? Because it's like, imagine Japan is not safe and the way for her to be safe is like going out to Malaysia or something. So no yo desu ka? So no yo desu ka? So desu ka?
I have no idea.
For some reason, I thought you wanted to say something. Because for a moment you were unmute, so I was like, oh. 何の話か話したいんですか?
Also my side crash again WW.
Ah, that explains a lot.
then again, right? Run. Let me check.
So when I reload, the mic will reopen by itself.
Okay.
Also.
Also.
Is it bad that I'm doing my assignment on a holiday, face rolling on the floor laughing?
Nande. I mean, like, you can do it tomorrow. But oh well. I mean, like, as long as you find it alright, I guess. But dude, I feel like. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's say it this way. As long as you fine with doing it just a little bit, I think it's a bit all fine. But doing your, I mean, you go on a vacation, you go for just only a few days, you should be enjoying it for the fullest. But doing an assignment, as long as you good for you, I guess it should be fine. But it's not a little bit like, what the heck, you know? But I wouldn't say it's bad, don't get me wrong. If it helped you in the long run, it's fine. I mean, like, you're gonna graduate not next year anymore. You're gonna graduate somewhere in the summer, so the only thing I guess it should be.
Why is the music more louder than your voice, WW?
Well, it's because I'm speaking very softly. So I mean, like, if you're gonna graduate at summer, the only thing I kind of like hope that you are just gonna do all those paperwork, and in future.
It sounds like you're mumbled by yourself, WW.
Yeah, can you guys hear me now? Is this all about what do you guys know?
Yes, WW.
Really? I guess I will speak in this voice now.
You don't have to go Elmo for that.
Alright. Maybe this boy might be a better option. Will be this a very nice voice? Does this work for you guys?
My nose is not good.
So I'm actually having a cold a little bit. Having a cold at the start of the year, not a good sign.
But yeah, in regards, I definitely feel like number one.
Well, not bad as my luck for the first day of the year, WW.
True. Just be careful. That's all I can say.
But I still find it very, how to say this. Can I? If you are still with the some Pacific blue hair drunk lady.
Twin Wolf Head. Greyheart.
Hello.
Has entered the room.
Hello there,
Second
how's it
timer,
going?
Twin Wolf Head.
And Happy New Year.
Greyheart. Like the stream.
You know, Richie-san, if the blue hair is still around, some Pacific blue hair drunk person, imagine if can I request for someone imagine if I'm an M and I just say, can I request for some more roasting for her? I want her to cook me. I think I'll be changed. It will be like I feel like a lot of people will be like, oh my, that's gonna be very super lashy.
She just went to sleep sadly, WWW.
Yeah, don't need to. I mean, don't need to be now. Don't need to be now. Just let her go and sleep though. I mean, they have been busy lately, right? So just let them sleep. I'm actually more concerned that why are you not sleeping though? I'm just gonna.
She was right behind me when I started to join in.
I'm just gonna assume that she'll be asking like, "Mata sono hito desu ka?" Wait, this guy again. I'm very afraid of her. Okay. To be fair, right? I'm just gonna say that I'm
I'll
very.
explain why after the stream WW.
For some reason, I would just say that for some reason now I'm very afraid of her though. Is it bad if I say I'm very afraid of her? Like if I meet her in real life, right? I will be very very quiet. Like how to say this? She gave me the impression that I should not offend her, which is not wrong. But I feel like if I say anything, she's gonna cook me out. Is it wrong? Is it bad if I think it of that way?
No.
Don't. I mean, like, imagine if you tell her and you just say that this old man right here is very afraid of her. Okay, by the way,
Cause I always get roast by her every once a week.
well, how many person? Well, that's not the right way to say. You must be very tasty.
Dot.
Hey, I mean, like if she roasts you once every week, aren't you gonna be very tasty by then? Am I wrong to say that? Right? Very, very tasty. I mean, like,
Should I lead the collab?
I mean, like, okay, hear me out first, guys, including Reggie-san.
Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Imagine,
rolling on
imagine,
the floor
like,
laughing.
to all the guys out
WW.
there, having a girl roasting you. There is some guys who are. I won't call them sick. I won't call them sicko. I won't call them pervert. I won't call them crazy. I would just say that they are weird in a way, but also for some reason it's also kind of understandable that some guy love to get roasted by a girl. I mean, like, even though my sister and my brother-in-law, my sister husband, they argue a lot, they roast each other a lot. And the one thing is that I'm just looking at them, I was like, there was one time when me and my sister and her husband were going out, I was like, sis, explain to your elder brother here, why are the three of us out again? And my sister just said, aren't we supposed to go out and eat? And I just say, I feel like a freaking third wheel right now, you know. I was like, I feel like a freaking third wheel, even though I'm just listening to them roasting each other up. Like my sister get roasted by the, like they roast each other up. Even the one thing, like, okay, even today, right? They were arguing about the growing phantom by the sea. You guys know the growing, like, when you know at some places in the ocean there is like some sort of growing plankton in the sea. Like sometimes there is like you look at the sea and there's something growing in the ocean at night time, right? Like they are called the growing plankton. You guys know about that thing? Thing is, right, in front of me and my mom, they were arguing about that thing for 1 freaking hours. That explained a lot. I was wondering why Richie-san was not talking. Apparently her phone freeze out because due to lack of battery, and now she is out. So yeah, I'm gonna just speak here. Thing is, right, the thing is, right, my sister and her husband was arguing in front of both of us about that thing during dinner.
from dinner all the way
Puppet
to
has
the
left your
car.
collab stream.
Yeah, the phone.
So the thing is like we keep hearing both of them arguing about the growing plankton until I was so effed out that I just take up my phone, tell them that I know about that thing is. Just go and search if you guys are not aware. Growing plankton sea is a thing. So I was like, I just send it to her. I just show it to her, and she they were looking at it, and they were, initially like my sister was like, it's a chemical, and then the husband was like, no, it is something. And they were arguing about it again and again until the point that I was like, dude, the way both of you are so damn wrong, and it's so like, what the hell are we? Why do you guys arguing about this such simple thing? It's like they were arguing in a cute way. They were arguing in a cute way to the point that I'm actually very, very surprised at the way they were arguing, and it really amazed me to the point that I was like, I was talking to them like, explain to me, why are you guys talking about the plankton? I was like, I know what it was. I give them the answer on the freaking spot, and they were still end up arguing for an hour from dinner time all the way to walking all the way to the car park, and I was like, what the F are they even thinking? Like, I was like, what the hell were they thinking for arguing for up to freaking 1 hour though? It was until even if I gave the answer from, I was like, what the hell were they thinking? It just amazed me sometimes. What were they thinking, though? I mean, like, yeah, sure, they're husband and wife, they kind of talk to each other and have fun, all these things. But sometimes the way they argue is so damn cute. Like, it's so damn cute, it's so damn funny that. Like, it's so weird and it's so damn funny that I'm actually questioning, like, what the hell were they thinking at times, though?
But at the same time, I kind of like jealous about the way they roast each other. I mean,
maybe because of the way they roast each other in a funny way, I guess. But at the same time, if you're talking about roasting, right? Sometimes you think about it, right? Like, imagine if a girl roasts you, and maybe some people just love that roasting part. Like, in a way, some people are saying like they never get roasted and they feel they want to get roasted, and so they kind of like want to get roasted. They want to get cooked so tasty to the point that it made them delicious. So when it's like, for some reason, I feel like some guys just want to taste delicious. That's why they love to get roasted by girls, I guess. Russell, happy New Year. How's your day? Yeah, right now tonight is just random chatting though. Oh, I guess it is considered good enough. Maybe I should use this voice instead. Not too loud, not too low. Is this voice considered? Is this considered?
Roxana to the power. St3 to the power. 7 stream.
Oh, so is this voice not too loud? Is this voice considered alright? Is this voice considered alright? Not too loud? I'm trying to speak very. Not my. I thought it was my voice. Is it the music too loud? Oh, that car. Yeah. That is definitely very loud. Just mate. Let me put that back. Give me a while.
You've reached 100 stream. Okay, much better.
Much better? Good. At least I don't need to worry about you guys having issue. It's just that, yes, just in case Roxanne you are not aware, whatever you type right now will be here over at YouTube. So please don't say anything, yeah, bye. Alright? Yep. In case anyone are not aware, that is Roxanne with way more followers than me.
LMAO.
Yeah, I mean like, I mean like, let's be honest. For some reason, I got one of the MPP, the top MPP for having like streaming the most days, and a lot of people was like, oh, who is like? I was told that a lot of people were fighting for the top spot of being live streaming for the longest, and because I got number 1, there are some people who are like, who the hell am I?
Rainbow Frame Kakoi.
If you don't like him, just go local. That's one way. Rainbow Frame. Is it showing rainbow? Is it showing the rainbow frame right now? I'm not looking. I couldn't see it though. Damn it! I couldn't see it from my end. Damn it! I need to go and log into. Maybe I need to log in into my another phone to check it out and then screenshot it, because I couldn't see it on my end, so I had no idea. The only thing I feel like a lot of people is like, who am I for being number 1? And because I got the least followers, them like the top 20, right? All of them got like over 1,000 followers. Yet I'm like under 1,000 followers in reality. Even best on YouTube, I got even less, not even reaching 1,000 followers. I'm still starting building up my base, okay guys? Slowly. I'm old man walk fast. Old man walk slow. We old men don't walk fast. If old man run fast, this old man must be a Superman, not an old man anymore. I mean like you have a question? Yes, what question do you have? Yeah, Roxanne, how was your day? I mean like New Year for me, I actually went out though. Went out, buy new pillow, buy new bedsheet, buy new fortune stuff, as well as eating Thailand food. It was one of the best days for the New Year, although I got a little bit of cold, which is not very good. But other than that, I guess today is quite not a bad day though. Just that maybe tomorrow in the morning, once I wake up, probably go up to the gym near my house and then do a little bit of exercising, work out on my leg, and hopefully lose the watermelon belly. I mean like New Year resolution to be slim down and ensuring that I won't be getting too fat. I want to lose as many weight as possible and become slimmer as I work along the line. So that's a bit the thing. I'm a very strict person. I like girls. And the only thing I actually sometimes I have to question myself. I've been told a lot in my life, but even from fortune tellers to even a lot of people, they all say I am a playboy. The best part I will actually reply is, yeah, I'm wearing a playboy underwear. Like imagine if I just reply that, and to be fair, I'm wearing.
Ayo.
Yeah, to be fair, Roxanne, I'm actually wearing the Playboy brand underwear right now. I'm actually wearing the. Okay, let me explain this. I did not wanted to get this underwear.
TMI Gigi I Skull.
Like I didn't want to get this underwear, but when I went to the supermarket at the time, and they were selling the underwear at the time, so I was like touching the material, and I checked the material. I was like, "Hey, this is the material that I prefer to wear." I was like, I wanted the color of this underwear. Not the color. I wanted the material of this underwear, and I just decided that I'm gonna get the underwear. So I actually end up getting the underwear. So in real life, one of my friends they asked me about it, and I was like, I actually asked my friend at that time in real life that because of all my generation, right? All the people in my generation, they already all married already. Some of them, one or two is still not married, but they're all married, and I asked them, do I look like a playboy to you? He actually answered, say yes, and I was like, I mean, like in real life, do I look have so many female friends? And the thing is, right, I was told by him that the way I speak is as if I'm trying to seduce girls, and I was like, because the thing is, right, he actually once told me that he was once seduced by me, and I was like, roll your horses, mister. I'm not into guys. I'm only a straight person who is into girls. And he was like, yeah, I know, that's why I got a wife myself now. And I was like, oh, true. I didn't know that I was able to attract. The thing is, right, even in Japan, I didn't know I was able to do that though. Because my friend told me that the way I speak, so I was like, is it really? Sometimes I'm very afraid of the way I attract people with my voice though. You guys have no idea. Sometimes it's just that I'm always afraid of the matter of the way I speak. Okay, it's not like being corny or whatever. It's more towards the point of like I'm very afraid. Am I a horny person, or am I a person who loves to attract people? It can be a whole new different meaning, you know. The only way I feel like the only way for me to avoid this misunderstanding is like speaking loudly, speaking in a voice that people won't feel too like whatsoever. Because the thing is, right, that when in real life I don't speak that loud. Like right now, if I speak in my soft voice, it's just that I might boost all the way to maximum, so it's more towards that you guys can hear me that it's just my speaking very loudly. But other than that, I mean, like in real life, I don't think I speak that loudly though. It's like I tend to speak very, very softly, unless I'm on streamer voice, then that would be a whole different story, I guess. Streaming voice, I mean, like my streaming voice and my real life voice is way too different. That's how I feel. There are some people who actually notice that those who meet me in real life will definitely notice it very easily, that my voice in real life is just so different from the way I speak in. There is a huge clear difference. Yeah, let's just hope that I'm not trying to seduce people unintentionally. Maybe yes, maybe no, maybe I don't know. If I can, I mean, like even for me, I'm still single right now, so I can't say anything. I can't say anything about it. I mean, I'm still a single old man. A single old man. Can't do anything about it. Yep. Yep. Most people think that being gay is bad and they make it insult as okay. Don't get me wrong, IDK-san. I'm not saying that gay is bad, don't get me wrong. I do have a few friends who is in the LGBTQ. I got I think it was 2 or 3 gay friends, so I know how it feels. The thing is, right, the reason why I say I'm more into straight person is that when I was young, whenever I hang out with some of my male friends, right, when I was younger, a lot of people just straight out say that I'm gay, or because and the thing is, right, what doesn't make it doesn't make it better was that I look like when I was younger, I was a little bit on the feminist side, meaning to say that I got big eyes, some long fingernail at times, and even sometimes long hair, and some people just mistaken me as a freaking girl. So because they say that I'm trying to seduce guys at the time, so it's more towards the point that they say that, oh, I'm gay, that's why I'm trying to make myself look female, I will look better on as the guy's partner. So at the time I was like, being called gay or not really, femboy wasn't really a word at my generation. I was called gay at the time. So I was like, I just tell them that I prefer girls, and it's just that they just straight out just say that I'm a gay. It's like it just became a thing. Like I was insulted by a lot of people, like from Chinese people to Malay people to Indian people. They just all straight out just say I'm a gay. It's like they look at me gay. I hang out with one of my best friends, also got called gay. So although right now a lot of people is kind of like got the culture where say like don't call another people gay because that is an insult, because to make it an insult. Thing is, right, back in my generation, back when there was no internet, back when there is no Twitter, no Facebook, no whatsoever, it just basically no internet. There wasn't even like camera phone at my generation at the time. People just kind of straight out call me gay, and it really caused me like very questionable, because I was like, I'm only like girls. It's just that can't I just hang out with guys? And I've been called gay like a lot of
TMI Gigi I Skull.
So the thing is, right, it really affected me when I was younger, to the point that there was even one time when I just exploded and kind of like smacked all the guys who call me gay at the time. It's like, it's so like if you keep hearing people calling you gay on a daily basis, it really can piss you off. Like there is a limit to how much like 1 or twice, yeah, I can let it go. But if they imagine they calling you gay for 6-7 months on a daily basis, you're gonna get, there is a limit to the patient, you know what I mean? So it became a thing that a lot, because of people come and spread that I'm a gay person or something along the line, that a lot of guys just end up kind of like all grouped together and say that there should be no gay in this school. And I feel like it really very offensive to the point that I say I'm not a gay. I'm just having like able to talk to guys, and I also wish to have a girlfriend. So I was like, it kind of like became a thing in that generation. So the funny thing is, right, few years later, there is a few of those people, right, they apologized to me. One apologized to me 5 years later, one apologized to me 8 years later. There was even one who apologized to me just recently while I was still in Japan. And the thing is, right, there was even one time one of them actually, like, they say that they shouldn't have called me using the word gay or whatsoever. Like they say that they went overboard with the joke at the time, and they wish for my forgiveness for some reason. It's like what amazed me is that the way they come and find me, trying to find me, like even so many years, 10 plus years, 20 plus years later on, to like saying like what they did in the past was wrong, which actually kind of amazed me. But on the other hand, it really kind of the question would be like, why would they still remember such a thing? Like for me, I still don't remember most of the thing. It's just that yes, I may talk about some of my bad past in the some of the things that happened to me badly.
Anouska has entered the room.
But
First timer.
sometimes you kind of like have to bet the question is like sometimes you want to bury the hatchet, let it be, and just don't let be a thing. It's the reason why sometimes I don't talk about this kind of thing. Like when hello there, happy new year and how's your day? Right now I just do a random chat. So the reason sometimes when I talk, I hardly talk about all my bad stuff, all my bad history, or all the bad things, is that sometimes the things that happened to me in the past is so damn bad. Like when people ask me am I a gay, I just say no, I'm just a straight person. It's like it's not like I don't want to make fun of all the LGBT or whatever. It's just that when you got bullied when you were younger, and even though you're not gay, people just bully and saying that you are gay. It kind of became so off-putting that you'll be like, yeah, I'm not gay. And I can kind of like understand sometimes some people, right? Like a lot of people is like talking about they are not gay or they don't like gay or whatever. It's like if you think about it, right? Have they been bullied in real life for being mistaken as a gay, lesbian, or transgender, all these things? It's like sometimes you have to sit down and understand what really truly happened. One of the reasons sometimes when I do in my random chat, like when I give two sides of the coin, like the reason that is sometimes when you sit down and you understand on both sides of the coin, there is the side where people are talking about it, but then you have to look into the other side of the coin, the side where people don't talk about it, because often more than not, looking at both sides of the coin will give you a much bigger picture. At the end of the day, it's the same coin. You're just looking at one side. You're not looking at the other side. You have to sometimes look at the other side. Like, why do like people say that is it really an insult, or is it really like a bad thing? And I know that sometimes, and the thing is, right, some people, like what you say, some people always think that it's bad. They're trying to make it an insult. But the thing is, right, it's more towards the point that some people are trying to make it an insult for a reason. Like they just want to straight up bullying, and then you have and the thing is, right, sometimes is you have to look at the case by case story. Is it really a thing? Is it truly mean a good thing, or is it truly mean a bad thing? Because the thing is, right, some people just like in the past, in my generation, right, when people talk about it, it just there's no way to stop it. But right now, when people talk about it, if there is a video taken, that person will social life is gonna be done, just straight out done. So the thing is, right, the question you have to ask yourself, why is people still bringing it as an insult? Why is people trying to make it as a thing like hate this or hate that? It's the thing is, right, what you guys may not be aware is that this sort of like calling people or thinking that gay is bad, right, it doesn't stem recently. It doesn't stem like just from people thinking that it's an insult. It stems from an ongoing situation that had been long for, like, it was a thing that in the long past, and it was brought all the way down. So IDK, so what I'm trying to say is that people thinking that gay is bad, thinking that it's an insult, using it whatsoever, it has been ongoing from my generation, and probably even way beyond my generation, and it is still being brought to this era. It's still being used on a daily basis, that people thinking it as an insult. They're still using it as a bad meaning or whatsoever. So the thing is, right, why time had changed? Because of social network. Social network wasn't a thing in my era. right now it is a thing, and right now there is awareness, there is now work, there is now letting people know through social network, letting people know what is true moral, all these things. So the thing at the end of the day, right, you have to sit down and ask, why does such a thing where people is using like being gay or being out or words being considered insult, or maybe like even like child abuse, domestic abuse, all these things, why is it now a thing nowadays? Because of social network where people share and let even more people know about it. But when you sit down and think about it, this kind of thing, right, had happened in the past, and why did people not talk about it? It wasn't shared. There was no such thing as social network in the past, but now there is Facebook, there is Twitter, there is YouTube, there is Twitch, there is so many platforms to share the story that you have to sit down and ask that, why did such a thing happen? It's not why does this such thing happen. It was brought down. It was continued. So sometimes when some of my friends ask me about what they should do as a parents, I have to like teach them a little bit like, if your parents used to teach you all this bad thing, don't bring it down to your own children. If your parents used to hit you, scold you all the time on the daily basis, don't bring it down and do it to your own children. Don't let your children suffer the same fate as you. If sometimes your children misbehave, explain to them, scold them a little bit, yes, give them a little bit of punishment, yes, but don't go to the extreme of smacking them with a cane to the point that they have to understand what they did wrong. Like, you have to explain to them what they did wrong, have to let them know what kind of consequences may happen to them, let them understand slowly. Don't go and on the spot just smack them on like what my parents used to. Like, my parents used a lot of way to smack me in the past. Stick, slipper, handle. I got smacked in so many ways in the past, to the point that my parents understand later on that what they did was wrong. And by then it was kind of a little bit late, because stuff happened, which again will maybe in future I might talk about it as a random chat, but not now. It's just that time and era changed so much that imagine if what my parents did in the past, and there was social network in my era, it will be a whole different story. People will just outright just call my parents a bad parenting, all these things. But right now, having this kind of thing where there is social network, all these things is very different. The era changed so much to the point that sometimes we have to question ourselves, like, what truly changed the intergeneration? Is it the social network that caused people to change? Is it because of things that people can easily talk and share their story, or even to the point of misinformation where they can just randomly share like a fake Me Too situation? I mean, like, there are cases that where people sometimes share story that you have to question, is it really true or not, or is it real allegation or is it fake allegation? I mean, let's take Dream as the example. The Minecraft YouTuber Dream. When a person give out an allegation, what happened? Everyone just bought on and talk about it, without even listening to the Dream side of the story. And to me, I feel like Dream should have brought it slightly like some sort of defense. Like, let's say for example in his video or maybe in his live stream, maybe he should say that please do not trust allegation, I do not this kind of thing. Like, if he actually mentioned a little bit on that, yeah, maybe people will kind of like understand. But there was like no words, no reference or all these things. Like, he's trying to prevent people from getting giving the other side the attention, or not talking about it. But the thing is, right, if the allegation got so damn big, it just doesn't make sense to just keep quiet about it. So it kind of like, you have to sit down and ask, like, sometimes you have to understand why would Dream not talk about it. It's like some situation, if you talk about it, just keep saying that you're trying to defend yourself a little bit, but not too much, not give out too much information. Just say that it's not true. It's just what I said. But yeah, at least people try to be understanding, and maybe there may be two sides of the coin. But sometimes people don't even give two sides of the coin. Once, like, what I mean is, like, sometimes when people just give one side and didn't even listen to the other side, yeah, that is a whole new different story though.
but there are some rare cases where there's only just one side of the coin. Let's take Johnny Somali as a situation. Johnny Somali have been creating a lot of nuisance live stream where he go around going around Japan and trying to talk in the most, like, creating trouble for the local people in Japan. In a nutshell, yeah, that is just one side where he's very not he's being like, what the hell. And the thing is, right, there are times when people trying to give him chance and trying to listen why did he do all this, but when the most simple thing he just do is that he's trying to seek attention, he's just trying to do all these things, and he didn't even want to explain his story. It became a clear-cut answer that he is just basically attention seeker, crowd chaser, and just going around creating trouble in Japan. To the point that to me, I would just say that there's no way I'm just gonna listen to his side of the story when he's the one, when many people gave him so many chances to defend himself, and he doesn't even want to deserve it. So it's like he doesn't deserve it, and it just became a clear-cut case that there is no two sides of the coin for this story. It'll be just one side, one place, and let him throw. But still got a few more days before there will be news on him. There's just no news about him. But the thing is, at the end of the day, it just became like we have to sit down and ask ourselves, like sometimes there are like one or two cases that is just rare where there is just one side of the coin. But when we sit down and ask ourselves, like, what truly caused him to do all those crazy things in Japan? Was he really wanted to just to get attention, or is it just that he wanted to or was he told to do such a thing? Is there so many people just doesn't understand? So it really kind of like you have to ask yourself, like, what the hell was he thinking about? So there are just so many things to, like, there's just at the end of the day there is still a little bit of two sides of the coin, but whether you explain his side of the story will be a whole new different story. But it's just, we have to sit down and ask ourselves, like, why did he did that? It's like, it doesn't make sense. But to me, I would just say that if there is no point to understanding it, yeah, it will just best to just forget about it. And sometimes some situation, like I mentioned earlier, there's no point on having understanding on the two sides of the coin for some situation. But other than that, if cases by cases where there is really two sides of the coin, it would be best considered to take a look at those situations, understand why do some people love to come up with this idea or do these kind of things, and it's just often more than not just best, like, even for me to when I'm talking about some story or talking about some topic, and kind of like trying to balance out, see the skill, will it tilt to one side or will it tilt to another side, or will it still stay balanced? It always depends. One, I think so far right now I have not talked about it, is about the anime where people talk about, man, I kind of like just put out one point and say, people can't differentiate. There is a thin line between reality and fiction. Some people still find that there is no thin line. Some people still say there is a thick line. Some people think there is a thin line. So at the end of the day, it's like we still have to agree there is a line. But at the same time, we also have to agree it can be also cases where there is no line in that. So yeah. Everything always, to me, in real life, I always think there is a balance to this world. Just like internet brought us all together. It also gave birth to social network where there is way to showcase YouTube video, connect with people through Facebook, all these things. But what is the bad thing? Because there is virus, there is hackers, there is misusing the system, there is good hackers, but at the same time, I'm not trying to say hackers is a bad thing. It's just that there is also bad hackers, there is also bad viruses, there is also learning things that we are not supposed to be learning, all these things. So it's like there is a good and there is a bad. So there is always a balance to every single thing. It's just that at the end of the day, how thing is being looked on, how thing is being used by, it always depends from people to people, which I think that is all I can say though.
it's always I always take a lot of situation. Like I always try not to be biased, try to stay neutral. It's like sometimes when you look at some situation, right, there's always like you can look at so many side of a story. You have to sit down and think which side of the story is the actual story. Sometimes, right, all of them is not even the actual story when you are not looking at the story itself. It's like if the story itself can also be
Okay, I'm back, bot.
a lot of the story can be interpreted in so many ways. And welcome back, Richie-san. I guess the phone was managed to charge up pretty much up.
He'll leave when it hits 2 a.m.
It's already 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in Japan. So when you say 2
Wait, NVM, it's already 2 a.m. Face rolling on the floor laughing.
yeah, that's why when you say you're gonna leave and it's 2 a.m., I was like, it's 1 a.m. in my place and 2 a.m. at Japan. So I was like, yeah. What are you saying, young lady? Yeah, maybe I think I should stop here for the day. Enough talking for the day. I know I had any out on a heavy note. You guys can please forgive me. Maybe just a little bit. Alright. Tomorrow we are gonna play some Genshin tomorrow. Is it tomorrow Genshin? Yeah, tomorrow Genshin. Tomorrow Genshin, okay. Morning wise, I think I want to go and do some gym.
Hope at least you didn't full on drunk or.
Go on drunk. Why?
You will get into nagging mode.
Hey, I mean, I did talk. I kind of rambling a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Eyes.
I mean, like the way I speak earlier, I feel like how to say this. I feel like a naggy old man earlier. You know? don't I?
LOL.
Technically, I feel like a naggy old man. There may be cases where people just leave my live stream because they don't want to hear me nag. But I'm actually I'm very grateful for people who stay and listen to this old man nagging. But then again, right? Let me ask you guys one question. I mean, Richie-san, if you want to answer, you can feel free to answer. Sometimes when I'm giving my take, especially in random chat, right? One of my real life friends said that it seems like you are nagging, and I'm like, I feel too. Do you guys feel like I'm just giving more information or trying to give my wisdom? Because I was like, I'm trying to give people my wisdom, my idea, my opinion, and kind of like want people to understand there is so many things to look into this world. Because like, it's like one object.
It depends on the situation.
True. Cases like cases.
It's like how
If you keep repeating it for more than 10 times,
Yeah, I feel like I'm being maybe
I'll
nagging.
count that as nagging WW.
Thing is, right? How does I say this? Whenever I say about one thing, it's like I try not to talk about it the same. Trying to repeat again and again, but sometimes it's like you talk about one point, at the end of the day it became linked to the same point, and then you talk about it again and became another point, but then again for some reason it's so linked to the first point. You know what I mean? But yeah, I always try not to talk too much or nag too much. It's like
For the frying exam.
yeah, I mean, that one I may be nagging a little bit.
You repeat more than 14 times.
14 times. Wait, are you referring to when I talk in live stream about the story?
This year becomes 14 times.
Thing is, not everyone talk this. Not everyone hear the story. Okay, it's not that I want to repeat it again and again and again and again and again. It's just that
On stream and offline from you.
thing is, right, when new people doesn't understand, then I will repeat the story again.
Because there is no creeper to
For
creep.
me, how many do you need to explain it? Face rolling on the floor laughing.
Thing is, there is no creeper to creep those moments and upload it on YouTube, and people can't understand, and other people who is new to the live stream weren't able to understand it, right? And even if I go and find it, sometimes I just forget to find. I forgot to clip it, and I kind of like forget about it again. Yeah, sometimes I want to clip those moments, and I totally forgot about it, and I forgot about it.
I only have the rough section.
And after that, I never upload it too. And I've always forgot to clip those moments and forgot about it, and I just.
But I never edit it due to my schedule. Face rolling on the floor laughing.
One day when I became more popular, and there will be creepers easily who can help me to do this kind of thing, and they can creep. But actually, personally, I would prefer everyone who do those kind of job, right? Before they create my video, at least make sure that they don't have anything to do first. Because I don't want them to just take out their own precious time to do this kind of thing for me, you know.
I steal it to use DOS my portfolio if I don't have enough time.
I mean, like, by all means, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. But the one thing I kind of afraid, right?
Like finding new stuff versus Jeboke, you already have the back of my mind is more easier.
Now the thing is, right? I'm kind of afraid. Have you imagine if you not imagine. Okay, imagine that you show some of the creep that you creep before and you show it to them and let them watch that part. I feel like there is a lot of the part that you may have creeped in the past, and you show it to that the people that you know right now at your place. I feel like they're gonna be questioning who am I right now. You know what I mean? I feel like I'll be like,
what me to do it?
What, me? I want you to do it?
I didn't show none so far.
I mean, if you want, you can show it. I can assure, I can give 100% that they are going to have a lot of misunderstanding about me though. I feel like there will be a lot of misunderstanding about me if they watch those.
For me, I'll be rehabbing my ears being rape again. Thumbs up.
Why? Unless you're gonna show them the one where are you gonna show them the one where I got scared?
I'll explain it after stream. WW.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, with that being said, I think I'll stop here for the day. Everyone on YouTube, thank you for watching. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you have not. It's already like 1 AM my side. Tomorrow I want to wake up early and go to the gym and exercise a little bit. So yeah, at least I can exercise a little bit because I want to lose a little bit more weight. So hope you guys can understand that. And tomorrow I'll be playing Genshin. So don't forget to, if you want to watch me play, or maybe want to ask me about some of the Genshin build, or if you just want to talk about random stuff, yeah, by all means, go ahead, just ask me on that. So with that being said, for everyone on YouTube, you guys, wish you guys another happy new year and have a healthy and great year ahead. Good night, everybody.